How's it guys, welcome back to another episode of Bassing with Sasha. In today's episode, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to throw the Neko Rig. So stay tuned and enjoy. Another one. 6 cents divine shaky head worm. You will need a nail weight. It's actually got a long shank. First thing, you have to have a bait. These are the 6 cents divine shaky head worm. These are in a Nirvana color. These are a 6.3 inch. These work magic for Neko bait. So yeah, this is the bait of choice for today. With that, you will need a nail weight. These are the Neko nail weights. These are actually made by Itty Secrets. It's actually not a nail weight. It's actually got a little bit of a weight in the front. So as you can see here, it's not a conventional nail weight. I quite like this. This doesn't go into the actual bait, so this is actually protruding out of the bait, and that still hits the bottom and makes a little bit of noise. Bass are very intuitive and very curious creatures, and if they hear a little bit of sound, they are going to come for this and take a look. I've actually swapped my tactic a lot. I've actually been throwing these long shank hooks. There you can see it, and this works perfectly for Neko Rig. Okay, so I've got my hook rigged up to my line now. I've pre-rigged this guy just so that you guys can see, but if you guys do want to see a video on how to rig a Neko Rig, I'll link it down below. These divine shaky head worms, their durability is really good, and you can catch multiple fish on this. As you guys saw in my previous video out at Cradle Valley, I find kind of like the middle, so it's about like that long and the tail still sticks out the back. You take your hook point, take your bait pointing down, and you literally just rig that up, and you just go through the plastic and you come out, and that's basically what it looks like. It's really straightforward. Your hookup ratio is great, and you always actually pin the fish. So let's get into fishing and let's see if I can't pull out a fish. How I'm going to be throwing this Neko Rig, obviously you guys know you have to throw spinning gear. Reason for that, it's a light bait, and the sensitivity on a spinning rod is key. I've got it paired up with 15-pound braid, and I got an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. Reason for that is you don't want the fish to see the line. Let's talk about what type of structure I would throw this Neko Rig in. As you guys saw in my previous video, I actually threw this in quite heavy grass. This excels in grass pockets because you can keep that bait in that grass pocket, and if a fish is really interested, they will hit it. All you really need to do is you need to bully the fish out of the grass. Mainly what I do is I actually find a nice rocky bank, sandy bank, and I'll throw it in that type of structure. The Edenvale quarry is perfect for that. It's got a lot of rock, it's got a lot of sand, and this bait will excel here. So retrieves, there's 3. I will dead stick it. Second one will be dragging it. Third will be hopping it. In this case, as you guys know, I'm busy chatting to you guys. I'm actually dead sticking it. And the hop would be, well, I would just pop it. You know, pop it, let it sit there, try and feel every single little crevice that's on the bottom, and you leave the bait there. If you feel a little bit of tension, leave it there. That means that there's a bit of structure, a little bit of a difference within the water or the bottom, and fish generally tend to find that type of bottom cover or side cover. Let the bait sink right to the bottom. Favorite way to retrieve it is just to hop it. In this case, it kind of can go for 2 things: a bait fish actually eating off the bottom, or worm, or it could look like a worm actually digging itself into the ground. But yeah, just feel out your venue. If you feel it's a high pressured venue like the Edenvale quarry, slow down. slow down as much as you can, or as much as what you think you should be slowing down. If it's not that highly pressured, generally the fish will hit it. Fish it slow, hop it slow, drag it slow, dead stick it. I'm not a huge dead stick fan. I'm a bit impatient, even though I'm very patient when it comes to fishing. Dead sticking, not my thing. I can't leave the bait out there, have a sip of coffee, have a smoke if you guys smoke. Can't do that. Can't do that. Another key thing that you guys want to do with this is, obviously because you're fishing really light line, your drag should be quite a bit open. You don't actually hook set. You know, you can lean into the fish a little bit. I generally do, but mostly all you need to do is just literally lift and reel. Because it's such a small gauge hook and it's an exposed hook, you have no weed guard to go through, you have no plastic to go through, and it generally always gets the fish in the top of the pallet. Okay, one nice thing that I like about this Neko rig is because the hook point is so far off the bottom, you generally never snag up. If the bottom of this bait goes in between rocks, the line is up here, so you're literally pulling this out. The hook never goes on the bottom, so you could kind of say it's an improved Ned rig. I really enjoy this. I love every type of finesse fishing. I do enjoy Ned rigs, but you get hung up so often. You always tend to have to break off, and this here, as you guys see, I'm still fishing the same one. I haven't gotten it stuck. I haven't brought out any type of grass or any type of dirt from the bottom. It stayed fairly clean. Okay, so I've made quite a long cast now. I know it's a little bit deeper, but I have noticed that the fish here generally will hit it better if it's a longer cast and the bait is being dragged towards the bank. They're not very interested in it being really close to the bank and dragged very close. So at this dam, try and cast it out far and drag it towards the bank. I think it just is a little bit more subtle, a little bit more natural. When it comes to a hook set, when you feel a bite, I think this is also very dependent on everybody else. For me, I let the fish grab it and I wait maybe 1 second or 2 seconds before I just yank on the bait. Reason for that is I don't want to pull the bait out of the fish's mouth. You actually don't know if they have it yet, so give it a couple of seconds before hook setting. I think it's great. You know, I've always said it, finesse is a very simple way to fish and quite easy. Any beginner fisherman can do it, and that's exactly why I'm making these videos for you guys. Okay, my first snag of the day, or first snag of my tutorial. Let's see if I can't get it out, but I doubt it. I just wanted to show you guys what I do and how I fish a Neko rig. Get yourself a pack of shaky head worms, get yourself a pack of little wacky rig hooks, get yourself a pack of those little nail weights. Go out, take your spinning set out, chuck it out there, let it drop, drag it, hop it, dead stick it, and hold on. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Leave comments down below if you guys like this tutorial. Hit the subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next episode.